Good morning. It's Saturday, May 21st. Everybody's gone from the shelter because everybody was asleep at like 7:30 when I got here, and they all got up at 5:30 this morning. So I just want to walk you through like kind of what I do in the morning. So first thing first, when I know I need to get up, I unplug the sleeping pad to deflate it, and then I will go get my bear bag, drink my coffee, eat my breakfast. That way it has some time to digest before I get going. If I get to camp early enough, I will do my laundry line. These are actually my extra guy wires for like the awning, if I want to set up an awning on my tent. So I just use those. This is kind of a thing I learned from Speedway. She would get to camp every day, set up a clothesline, put her sweaty clothes on it. Last night I got here too late, so I didn't put it up. But in the mornings I still like to let everything air out, dry out a little bit if they're still wet. I'll go get water. I'll do the first bottle I'll do the first bottle, and then I'll just hang the second bottle to gravity. I'll do laundry, which is like just in a Ziploc bag. I'll wash out my underwear and my pea cloth, so that way they can start drying. But then I also hang those on the outside of my pack. And then I just kind of will start organizing everything. I'll start packing everything up in my tent. And because I am the only one here at Jenny Knob Shelter now, it's like 8:39. I said I was going to get out here by 9, probably 9:30. I will probably do some yoga, some stretching in the shelter since there's nobody here. Also, fun fact about Jenny Knob, there's 2 routes to get water. To the left is a very long trail that leads you to a nice dry creek or stream. To the right is a shorter path. To the right is a shorter path that leads you to water. I went that way at first. Then I chose to read the far out comments, and it told me not to go that way. If only I'd read that beforehand. So then I went that way to get my water. Good times. Oh, lovely. Well, I didn't see that somebody wrote point 4 and point 1. I definitely would have started with this if I would have saw this situation right here. Sometimes in the morning, it's hard to make good decisions, right? And I'm not awake yet. That coffee hasn't hit. I usually lay this guy out, and then I'll just start putting, as I package everything into its cube or whatever, I'll start putting stuff on top of it, and then I'll organize it in my bag once I have it all out there. I just filled up with water. I drank 700 mils and then made sure that I walked out with about 2 liters. Dismal Falls is 7.6 miles, and unless there's water caches, I don't believe there's any water sources in between here and there. So basically an 8-mile water carry. There is the option to go to Trent's grocery, which is like a half-mile there and a half-mile back. I'm not gonna go. I have so much food. It's hard to like pass up like a deli sandwich or whatever, but I have a lot of food, so I just need to eat it. And I have a huge resupply box coming to Pearisburg. So I am gonna opt to skip it, mainly because I just want to get to Dismal Falls and swim. And not sure how far I'm hiking today. I just have 21 miles to Woods Hole Hostel, where I have a bunk for Sunday night. I'm so excited. I've heard the food's really good. I've just heard it's just a really neat experience there. So I'm excited for that. And yeah, I might camp near Dismal Falls. Who knows? There's quite a few places. I'm definitely going to camp right before the big climb. I don't want to mess with the big climb today. I'll do that in the morning when it's cool. Like, you know, at 10 a.m. when I get going, because that's what I do. But yeah, that is the plan. Just gonna enjoy the leisure stroll today. My feet were hurting already this morning, but Monday, shoes, Monday. I'm excited. So Woods Hole on Sunday, Angels Rest on Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, so lots of good hostel stays, lots of relax. Oh, sorry, a bug just flew in my eye, or like tried to fly in my eye. It's pretty common these days. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna go to the grocery store and get lots of fresh food. I feel like my body just needs it. It needs and wants vegetables and fruit. Woods Hole is vegetarian, so I'm excited to see what kind of food they cook up for us, because I'm sure it's going to be some incredible food. So that is the game plan for the next few days. I look forward to showing y'all the Dismal Falls soon. And right now it's not too hot, so I'm going to crank out these miles. Amy, these smell lovely. I stopped and smelled the flowers. This is pretty. Just came out of the woods. I like days when I don't have big miles, so I can just do whatever, take my time. I was like laid out taking a break, and I get the comment a lot, especially like people past camp and I haven't left yet, or taking long breaks throughout the day. Like, you're never gonna get to Maine. And it's just funny because I always end up at the same campground. And like yesterday, I think I left like 9:30 and then took 2 hours at Brushy Mountain and still did a 19-mile day. So it's just always entertaining. So pretty. I will also see a creepy crawly thing over here. Well, creepy slithery thing over here. Enough of that guy. Who am I walking towards snakes? It's a fun little bridge. Oh, okay. That's a thing. Wasn't expecting that. Oh, I mean, I already have a hard enough time walking as it is. Then you throw like a bridge that's like wobbling in the mix. You would think by now, 600 miles in, I'd be good at this walking thing. It's not the case. Right. Ooh. That feels weird. Like, you know when you're on a treadmill or like an elliptical and then you get off? Or a boat and you go back to land. Oy. I like how just this morning I was talking to Montana Dave and I was like, no, I'm not gonna go to Trent's gas station grocery store. It's like half a mile off trail. I have plenty of food. There's just something about an ice cold beverage and real food. It's hot. I don't want to be hiking right now anyways. I'm just gonna go sit there for a few hours, then go to Dismal Falls, then hike a few more miles and call it a day. This reminds me of, I don't know if you've ever heard of Havasu Falls. It's on the Havasu Pi Indian Reservation that's in the Grand Canyon in Arizona. And a couple of years ago, I was lucky enough to know people who ended up having an extra permit because the permits go on sale February 1st every year and sell out that day. I think it's been closed for a few years due to COVID, right? Rightly so, right? Because, you know, you're in the Grand Canyon to get out. It's not easy to get out of there. They would have to be helicoptered out if they were severely sick, and that's also dependent probably on weather. But yeah, I went in August. You have Havasu Falls, Mooney Falls, and Beaver Falls, and the water is like aqua blue. Stunning. There's a spring there for a water source. They have privies, and we did 3 nights, 4 days, but it is a like 11, almost 12 mile hike into the campground, in and out of the Grand Canyon. So going in, it's tough, but like not as bad, right? But coming out, you have all the switchbacks to get out of the Grand Canyon. But there was one day that it was really hot and I just wanted something ice cold. So I walked 4 miles, like round trip. It was 2 miles to the village and 2 miles back to the campsite for frozen Gatorade. Yeah, so there's something about an ice cold beverage. I should also probably check my GPS and make sure I'm walking the right way on this road. But I look forward to some good food, ice cold beverage, hang out for a little bit, and then take off again. Go to Dismal Falls, dip in the water, go swim for a little bit, and then get my camp set up. Dismal Falls. Classic AT stuff right here. Of course, in true AT fashion, we got to the water, got in the waterfall. We were enjoying the waterfall, and then it started thunderstorming. It was like a 30% chance. Yeah, of course. That's right though. We still got to get in the water. It was cold though. I was gonna go further today, but you know, Beans was here. She's really cool. So me and her just set up camp. We're both going to Woods Hole tomorrow, so we'll push there tomorrow.